There's one guy that I went to over the weekend that you had prior to Summer Madness, GJonaj.
Yes.
Talk about the brother for a second, man. I have high hopes for him.
GJonaj is special, man. Like, I really, like, I know you got to see him. And I remember, it was funny because it kind of was like when we first put Snow up there. But I think he's a lot more, he's a star. And people see him go up there and people were like, who is this guy? Like, they didn't even think he was going to rap. They thought he was just somebody on the sideline.
Yeah.
And I remember watching you. I remember watching everybody in the crowd when he did the moon landing. He said this dude's fake flag, and that's the moon landing.
Crazy.
Like, he's a certified star, man. Like, I just don't want people to compare him to Disaster because they're the same. You know, they're from the Middle East or whatever.
Right.
Because to me, they're nothing alike. Maybe a cadence, but in terms of content, that kid is on another level. And it's just crazy. Another kid from Detroit, like another kid from Michigan, man, and he's special. I can't wait to drop his battle. I'm probably gonna drop it this Monday. I just want to take care of some things, some X's and O's with him.
Dope.
Because once I co-sign somebody, you already know what happens, Mike. Everybody's like, yeah, I already knew about this dude, man. Like, hey, man, like, man, shut up, nigga. Stop lying, bro. I hate when niggas do that shit. Like,
yeah.
So I just want to, I got a couple other guys under the belt. Trust me, man. Like, Mike, when I tell you 2015 is gonna be crazy. Nah, wait till the December 14th call. You're gonna see a good influx of like young talent with vets. Now you're finally gonna really see it. Like, I'm really comfortable with some of the guys that I've came. I'm starting to bring along, and I'm like, okay, I think this guy's ready. I think he's ready. I think this guy's ready. Because it's like trial and error. It's like the NFL. You might draft a receiver in the first round and be like, I think he's gonna do it. And whether it's his attitude or it's the fact that he's just not developing at the rate you want him to, sometimes you gotta go, hey, listen, this is not for you. And that's why I love what Averb says. Like, Averb, a lot of people get mad at me when I side with Averb, but I'm like, bro, if you can't market yourself, you can't put yourself out there, and what do we need you for?
Right.
And you got the plateau. It's really up to you. So, I'm very comfortable with the guys, especially this season in UFF. I really, really was impressed by all the guys. Like, they really did well.
Well, talk about the UFF for a second. You know what I'm saying? This season compared to the past.
Incredible, man. Like, when I put this together, I remember when I first released the card, people were killing me. Like, who are these guys? Who the hell is the Saga kid?
Well, that's people who obviously don't watch like that.
Exactly, yeah. And I set up the matchups in a specific way that I felt like it was gonna be, the first round to me was gonna be crazy. Like, a Norbes versus Excel to me was gonna be like a wordsman battle. It's gonna be, it's the battle of the wits. And then you had Dot versus Briz. Dot was an underdog, but I thought his performance would bring that battle up. That battle was crazy. Then Norbes and Excel is being called probably battle of the year. And think about it. Put this into perspective. A Freestyle Friday battle.
Right.
When was the last time you ever heard that?
Yeah.
Being considered possibly a battle of the year. So that's big. And then Chess, the young kid versus Prep. You got a 16-year-old kid going against Prep who's phenomenal. Prep is awkward, got bars, can do everything. And then I put the T-Top versus the Saga, and that's like, T-Top talks that drug talk, that hustling, shooting dudes, whatever he got to do in that street shit. Then you're going against a Christian rapper. Now think about it. If you really put into perspective how difficult it is to be a Christian rapper and battle, just a Christian rapper, period, to get respect, but to battle regular MCs, it's never happened before.
Yeah.
And I really felt like the matchups were going to be that much more appealing. So, man, like, when I got there, I'm always nervous because, I put it together. I got to look at Smack. Smack's like, yo, this better be good. Beasley's like, what you got? I'm like, yo, it's going to be crazy. So, sometimes but it came out exactly how I wanted, man. It was dope, interesting. Like everybody has their favorites. Like, oh, Prep's going to win, or this guy's going to win. And you never know who's going to win. Like, these guys are great at what they do. So it's definitely the most exciting season, man. It was dope. I know you got to see it, so I had a lot of fun with it. And it airs every Friday, so tune in, man. It's pretty dope.
For sure. Well, something that some people I've interviewed have brought up is the fact that they think that reaching in battle rap is at an all-time high. And they think that a lot of the PG cats are to blame for some of those monster reaches.
You know what? And I can go through a lot. I think people just want to critique what they don't know, to be honest with you. Like, let's keep it real. People are saying Dot. Dot's one of my guys. I really like Dot. Oh, he reaches, he does that. Yeah, he's done that. So has Sue Surf, so has Charlie Clips, so has Goods. But if you're a fan favorite, people don't do that. I was watching the Sharon versus Shotgun Shook battle. Sharon says, why would he say something? I have Jimmy Fallon. First of all, that's not his name. Yeah. If that's not a reach, that is the worst ball I might have ever heard, and people went crazy. So people have selective memory of who they want to say is reaching. If you're a fan favorite, they let it go. But if you're coming up, they're not. Or if they feel like you're reaching, and a lot of these fans, to be honest with you, don't know shit. You know what I mean? And no slight to them, but if you're gonna judge somebody that reaching, judge everybody. Because that Jimmy Fallon line might be the worst line I've ever heard. And I sat there and I was like, you guys went crazy for this? And if you look at it, and this, let's say, when it comes to favorites and the underdogs, Shotgun Suge said a lot of dope shit, and he had to fight for a reaction.
Yeah, he did.
Sharon, he had some dope moments, but he had a lot of shitty moments, and they went crazy for everything. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, and it's just a fair for everything. If I like you, you get away with anything. If I don't, whatever. And that's what the same thing with Averb. Like, Averb is the best bad guy ever.
Yeah.
But he's so great that you have to respect him. But they don't want to cheer for Averb, but they have to because he's dope. But then, I mean, that's what it comes with the territory. It's like wrestling, man. People don't want to give that comparison, but it is. Sometimes you're the heel, sometimes you're the good guy. If you're the heel, embrace it. I love playing the heel. I enjoy every minute of being the bad guy. It makes my day, to be honest with you. It really does, man. Vince McMahon is one of my heroes, man. He's one of the greatest villains ever. You know, so at the end of the day, when it comes to the reaching thing, it's more of who the fans like. I've seen, oh my God, I can name I don't know one battle rapper that doesn't reach. But it's who I love, who's a favorite, and who I don't really like him too much. I don't know why. You know, but that's what it is.